Welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed. Yes, another day. Pat is still in the hospital. I know. No, look at me. I didn't go. He did. All right. Jeff Fisher here from Chewing the Fat, filling in for Pat. Keith Malinak here, of course, and the rest of the Dingleberries here on
the
Blaze
Dingleberries.
TV, Blaze Radio. Yeah, they're all here.
Good morning, Dingleberries.
Everybody's here. Happy Friday. Hey.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
There you go. Welcome. 888-900-3393 is the phone number. You can, of course, tweet the show at Pat Unleashed. Well, you can use the hashtag. Well, use whatever hashtag you want. I don't care. Do we still put that in your pipe?
Yeah, hashtag put that in your pipe.
Okay.
Hashtag Patheads, if you want to identify yourself that way. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Or you can hashtag Chewing the Fat.
Okay.
You know, whatever you
Hashtag
want. At Jeffy JFR. That's fine. No problem. Anyway, so I did stop in to see Pat yesterday.
Yeah.
I went into the hospital.
Hold on a second. Before you tell your story, this is the difference between Jeffy and everyone else, okay? And I love him for it. So I texted Jackie, his wife, Wednesday morning. She's like, it's probably not the best day to come in. So I thought, okay, I understand. You know, you're in the hospital. I text her yesterday morning, and I don't hear back.
Okay.
I texted again in the afternoon. Don't hear back. You know what? I'm going to give them some space. Not Jeff Fisher.
Oh.
Jeffy's like, no, I know the address. I know where it is.
Thank you.
I'm on my way. They don't need to know I'm coming. I'm Jeffy.
Unfortunately,
But we appreciate it because we're getting no information.
I have been in that hospital before.
Me too.
But I haven't been, but I was thinking, I thought I was in that hospital for the gallbladder thing, but I wasn't. It was the other one.
Okay.
It was the other one. So I've only had people I know in this hospital.
Yeah, I've been in there for a couple of gallbladders, a kidney stone, severed fingers. Yeah, Did you see my room? Because I haven't been there in a while. Did you see
still
it?
there. Yeah, it's still
okay,
there.
good.
Yeah,
My
good.
name's still on the door?
Yeah, it's still there.
So good. You went to the hospital and you located Pat Gray.
I did. It took me a little while. I had to go to several different rooms. If you go to my Twitter account at JeffyJFR, I posted pictures of the rooms I went to first, and he wasn't there. Who knew? It took me a while to find him. But I did find him, and the only reason I showed the rooms that I checked first is because I was going to take a picture of his heart monitor. They don't have him on a heart monitor. I thought anytime you go to the hospital, they put you on a heart monitor. Who knew?
No, that's just you.
Who knew?
No, that's not everybody needs that.
Whatever. Just saying. So he's probably going to be released today. Doing better. Mm-hmm. Still, they are waiting for a kidney stone to pass.
Oh, bro. Oh, no.
And there was a few other things going on. An infection.
Okay.
And so,
Infection.
I'll let him tell you.
Okay.
And it's his story to tell.
Sure. But we need an update.
I do believe that the slip and falls were the cause of shaking up the kidney stone, though. I mean, they
What do you
obviously
mean? Like they caused it to move?
yeah. So he realized that there was a kidney stone in there,
Right.
which was good because I mean there were some other issues surrounding that kidney stone.
Yeah.
That had they not known the kidney stone was there,
larger than the kidney
may
stone.
have been a bigger problem.
So the kidney stone. So the fall, we surmise was beneficial to making the kidney stone known, which was beneficial to making other stuff known to the doctors.
Correct. So
now you had an epiphany on the way home from the hospital, right?
I did, as a matter of fact.
And
I should have said something to him there, and I didn't. I wasn't. We were talking about other stuff, but he had been complaining for I don't know a month anyway.
Yeah.
Of this back pain that he couldn't get rid of, and he was going to see some doctors and trying to get some medicine to make it go away, or at least numb it. I know it doesn't make it go away, and I think that was the kidney.
Yeah, I think
that wasn't the back pain.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I'm not sure. Not sure what medical professionals. I mean, maybe they were. I'm not saying that they're. not doing their jobs. But
Well, he went to a back doctor.
well, I know,
not
but
a kidney doctor.
I know.
Anyhow, so
know.
so
Anyway,
we don't know for sure he's going to be here on Monday.
No, we do not.
You good for?
I'm hoping.
What, you got anything going on?
I do.
Monday
I have a
morning
lot
this
of
time?
stuff going. I have a doctor's appointment.
Wait,
I have a doctor's appointment.
At what time?
At 6.
At 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
What doctor's
Yeah.
office opens at 6 a.m.?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to stop in, see if he's there.
Can you change it?
No, you can't.
Stop in to see if he's there. Hey, I just check in to see.
You guys here? Okay, I need to get in.
So we'll
of
find
course,
out.
But we'll find out.
hope he's okay.
Absolutely. I hope that he will be here on Monday, although I'm probably going to go to bed immediately following the big game. Planning on
Join the club.
Planning on being here.
Yeah.
Instead of staying up and watching a couple other Sunday shows and sleeping in a little like I normally do on a Monday.
What's that like?
The schedule.
What is that like?
The schedule. I'm up every day listening to this stupid show.
Sending me messages that are very helpful. Thank you.
Every day listening to this stupid show. Speaking of slipping and falling, too, I did get an email from Brian. He emailed chewingthefat at theblaze.com. That's an email you can send stuff to all you want. I get stories and notes from listeners all the time at chewingthefat at theblaze.com. Jeffy, speaking of how fast slipping and falling happens from Pat's show this morning, because we were talking about, the other day we were talking about how fast it does happen. I mean, we've all slipped and fell, and it just happens so fast. And the next thing you know, you're laying on the ground. And it's just like you're laying there going, oh, man, what just happened? And so he wanted to remind me of something that happened to him a few years ago. The plant I worked at had a big fire in the overnight hours. 7 fire departments. The fire spread from the basement to the roof. And they tried to call me that night, but I slept through the phone. I slept through the phone. Does that work? I'm rolling over. In the morning, I get to work and have a look at the damage. Not good. Then I walk outside onto the metal catwalk, the stairway, to have a cigarette. Nice. Burn one and think it over. You got to go out and catch a smoke. It's going to be a busy day. Things are, look at this place. Just catch a smoke and think about what you got to do. But I failed to take into account that A, it was 5 degrees out, and B, those 7 fire departments weren't stingy with the water putting out the fire on the roof. The stairway was a total sheet of ice. So I get to the first landing and flat on my back. Hard hat slams into the handrail. I hope you didn't get a concussion. I catch my breath. I open my eyes looking skyward, and there staring back at me was the news helicopter.
Oh,
So all I could do was lay there and wave to the camera.
Oh, no.
That is awesome. I would like to see that footage, actually. That would be tremendous. So, anyway, it is a Big Game Friday, right?
Big Game Friday.
Big Game Friday.
That's what it's called. This is Big Game LV.
Right? LVII?
Sure.
Right? LVII.
Yeah, so we're at 57. Yeah.
So LVII.
Sure. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yay, Roman numerals, which.
Right. It's going to be, congratulations, speaking of the big game, LVII, congratulations to Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, the league
NFL
MVP.
Yeah. Incredible that he spoke over video, recorded thank you message at the NFL Honors last night. Because, of course, they're practicing. Yeah, he's got stuff to do. It's fine with that. I don't care with that. But how did he know he was going to win?
Okay.
How did he know he was going to win? I mean, they had a recorded message of
I'm
Patrick saying thank you.
They probably broke off a call at some point ahead of time to him. Say, hey, can you record a message? You're the MVP. Just keep it on the DL. We don't want to tell. And then Kermit the Frog said, hi-ho. This is Patrick Mahomes.
The speech, I didn't send the audio in, but the speech, man, holy cow. Like, he's fine, and I like Patrick.
Yeah.
He's good, man.
How long
but he
was it?
says y'all.
What's wrong with
Like,
y'all? Y'all's a
8
word.
or 9 times in his speech. I can't freaking take it. Don't start looking at me. Don't square up on me looking at me.
Jeffy.
It was agonizing.
Jeffy.
Patrick Mahomes, the NFL MVP. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I want to thank y'all. Ugh.
Close your ears for just a
Take
second.
it.
I need to say something to the audience here. Hey, just cover your ears. Okay. So just to get under Jeffy's skin, there's going to be a gratuitous use of the word y'all for the next 2 hours by me. Hey, you can uncover your ears, man. We're doing a show here.
I've got the Chad Prather shirts with the y'all and the hats. I got all that. I get it. And, I understand the premise of using y'all. But you're the NFL MVP.
What? That's how
You're
he
at
talks.
the NFL honors.
Whatever. Hey, did y'all see where the guy who saved Damar Hamlin's life got a fifth place vote for league MVP?
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, isn't that cool?
They gave them a huge event there. They brought them all out on stage.
Oh.
Gave them love. They were all out there before they brought out Damar.
Wow.
And Damar gave his speech. I mean,
Okay.
they were all there saying, "Yay, thank you." And I mean, they all thanked him, and they talked about how what a great job they do, and the opening speech to introduce all of them.
All right.
They reminded everyone that they practice just as hard
So Denny,
as every NFL
Yeah.
player. The only difference is,
yeah,
they hope they never have to be used.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
He was in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely, 100%.
Denny Kellington is his name. So
Love Denny.
there you go. He can say, look at that. So Denny can say he got as many points in the voting as A.J. Brown, Justin Fields, Tyreek Hill, Justin Herbert, Derrick Henry,
Yeah, it
Geno
was pretty-
Smith, Tua.
It's pretty overwhelming. I'm Patrick. We got a lot of votes.
Yeah.
Like most of them.
So, and did I hear that the doctor said that Damar Hamlin's going to play again one day?
That was the rumor.
Wow.
Yeah, the NFL doc said that.
Is his clone going to be as good as him, though?
Probably. Yeah, probably. You just never know.
Yeah, you never know. So, Chiefs and Eagles. Are we doing more on trivia in absence of
It's a
Pat?
big game. It's a big game Friday. Hello. What are we, like 10 and 8 on the season?
Well, that's just it. We've had this miraculous
Right? We're
run
10 and
here.
8? Where's my schedule?
I don't know. We are.
Yeah, 10 and 8.
Okay.
That's right.
Is that right?
So no matter what happens, we got a winning record this season. We're good.
Okay. So we're 10-7, and then you're 0-1. And that's just, I'm worried that you being the quarterback here in the big game
No, we're 10 and 8.
after our miraculous playoff run, are you going to blow it for us here at the end with your 0-1
Blow
record?
it for you.
You have a chance to get to 500 for the year. Good luck.
Just,
Okay.
I have no control over that.
Hey, it's been a busy week in Washington, D.C. My goodness. We had the
Would you
hearing
walk
for
us
this-
through?
You want me to walk you through?
Would you walk us through?
Okay, very good. Do you want? Okay, would you rather start with what's happening in Congress or what's happening with Joe Biden? We got to do the Joe Biden stuff. It is so bad. He sucks so hard. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Okay, before you get to all right, we'll
Because I say, I know before the show I told you today the clip we have is his worst moment ever. Let me walk it back just a little bit.
boy.
No. It's definitely top 3. I'd be curious to know if you think it's as
Okay.
bad or something else comes to mind.
It's really right because every time you see one, you're like, oh my gosh, and then you hear another one from before, and you go, whoa.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
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 Let's start with
But
Joe
he
Biden.
did say one thing in Tampa, and he was, and the I just want to say that I believe that truer words were never spoken.
Oh, he
out
told
of
the
his
truth
mouth.
for once on something. Oh, okay.
If that's your dream, I'm your nightmare.
Amen. You are our nightmare, sir.
Wow.
You are our nightmare.
Wow. We need to.
I mean, that
We're going to get a lot of use out of
Yes,
that.
we
We
are.
could even scope that down even more to just I'm your nightmare. Yeah, cue that up for I'm your nightmare. Because
I mean, holy cow.
Joe
That guy.
Joe Biden in 3 words. Go.
If that's your dream,
Oh, no.
I'm your nightmare.
Cue it up to
Cue
just
it.
I'm your
Cue
nightmare.
it. All right, let's try this again.
Let's do this
All
again.
right. Joe Biden in 3 words.
If that's your dream,
No,
Again.
I don't see what
I'm
we're
your
doing is we're
nightmare.
queuing it
See,
up
what-
to I'm your
By the
nightmare.
way,
I'm your
inside.
nightmare.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there
Thank
you
you.
go.
See, we're training.
Wait now,
we're
hold on.
training someone in the other room here. Okay. All right. Let's
I'm
try.
your nightmare.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, wait. Just stand
Yeah,
down.
just wait.
Stand down.
I'm your nightmare.
Stand down. Stand down, man. Joe Biden in 3 words.
I'm your nightmare.
Thank
All
you.
right, we got there. Yes.
I'll tell you, it's a well-oiled machine right here.
We got there. Okay, so he sat down with Judy Woodruff, did a little PBS interview.
Yeah, we mentioned that yesterday,
We alluded
yes.
to it
Yes, we
yesterday.
did.
We read his ridiculous quote about the Hunter Biden laptop scandal. Well, in that interview, we have the video from this of he's talking about the classified documents.
Okay.
And because remember, the Hunter Biden thing, that's no big deal. People, I mean, that's just right. It's not a big
nobody
deal.
cares.
Right? Nobody cares
It's
about
not
that
even
stuff.
real.
Yeah,
Hey, you can
personal
walk us
attacks
through.
and stuff. I don't want to walk you through. So here he is sitting down with her to discuss the classified documents. That's a big deal, right? Listen to this guy.
It's clear there's a difference between the way you've handled this and former President Trump. You've cooperated with the archives, with the FBI. But I want to ask you quickly about what you said last September. You said just possessing classified documents is, you said, totally irresponsible. So what was totally irresponsible about the fact that you had some?
What they've informed me not to speak to this issue to any way try to prejudice the investigation that's going on.
Shut up.
But what I was talking about was what was laid out. All these documents were top secret, code word, and all the rest.
Mine was in the
I'm not at
garage.
liberty, and I'm not even sure. I made voluntarily. No one's had to threaten to do anything.
Marxist.
Voluntarily open every single aperture I have with the house, offices, everything for them to come and look and spend hours searching my home. Invited them. Nobody. And so.
Nobody what?
and
No,
the
finish
best
that.
of my knowledge,
That's interesting.
The kinds of things they picked up are things that from 1974 and stray papers. There may be something else I don't know, but one of the things that happened is that what was not done well is as they packed up my offices to move them, they didn't do the kind of job that should have been done to go thoroughly through
that?
every
Throw the
single
workers under
piece
the
of
bus.
literature
hear
that's
that?
there. But I just let the
Mayflower's fault.
investigation have, decide what's going on. And
Jeez, I swear.
Wow.
So it's
And of course, Judy pushed back. Do we have that? No? Oh, okay.
It's the Mayflower movers' fault. Now that's the line.
Right. The staff. The do people, man.
goodness.
You just can't find good do people anymore.
And he started to say, don't worry about going back to it. He's like, look, I invited him. Nobody what? Nobody came to you and said, what the hell's going on? Right. Shut up, man.
Right. And by the way, if it was top secret in 1974, is it not still top secret? I'm just wondering.
No,
I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's all. I can't wait. No, let's get him under oath. Let's get a deposition. Are the only files you had from 1974?
Sadly, they're from first.
Which shows you how long the man has been in
thank you.
D.C.
I was just thinking
Half a freaking
1974.
century. Which is a good time to remind everyone of the fun fact that my young daughter came up with. Joe Biden was born closer to the presidency of Abraham Lincoln than he was to the presidency of Joe Biden. Yes, check the math.
Oof.
It's accurate. That is grotesque.
Yeah, it's not your math; it's your daughter's
That's
math.
right.
So you're fine.
She
So we
didn't
should be
take after
fine.
me. Yeah, that's for sure. Anyway, this is, oh gosh, it's just
This guy,
maddening.
man. Holy cow!
He's gotten worse and worse at lying over the years
Holy cow!
as he has lost his faculties.
No kidding. So then we have.
He was
he was all over. He was in
yeah.
Tampa. Where else? He wasn't. He was in other places down in Florida
I
too.
thought I saw his schedule. I thought I saw, because during the State of the Union, I thought I saw something like his schedule for the next day. He was going to Wisconsin. You say he was in Tampa.
No, this was Tampa yesterday.
I don't know where all he went. I don't care where all he went. I'm sorry for you if you live in the town where he went, and you
Yeah,
obviously
no
know he
kidding.
was there. But yeah, so he was talking about taxes yesterday.
Yeah, well, he was in. I hope he stopped off at McDill and tried to roll some heads at the for this balloon debacle.
Sure. Oh, I'm sure he was there. Yeah, totally going after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's in Tampa. I mean, that's McDill
So
Air
I'm sure,
Force
yeah.
Base.
So he
That's
stopped by there. I'm the
that's-
commander in
that's-
chief. When I
yeah.
say shoot down a balloon,
That's the
you
head
shoot down a
guys.
balloon.
Those are the head guys there in Tampa.
All right. Well, he was talking about taxes. This is just I can't with this guy. Why is it Friday?
like I said, do you think a trillionaire should be saying at 3%? Look, I'm a capitalist.
Yeah.
He catches
Okay.
If you can make $1 million or $1 billion, I said trillion.
Yeah, we know
Make
you
$1
said-
billion or $1 million,
Okay.
God love you. But just pay something.
Just pay
I mean
something.
it sincerely.
Yeah.
Just pay something.
Just pay something. What?
This guy. This guy.
Because he starts off. He starts off.
If that's your dream,
okay.
I'm your nightmare.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy, man.
I think we just need to lose the "I'm your dream." I think we just want you to just delete that first half of that. No. So he starts off saying, "If you're a trillionaire," and then he doesn't care. Like 5
I said
seconds
billion.
later, it hits him. But just pay something. Pay the people you're talking about pay. What was it? What's the stat? 97% of the taxes.
Yeah.
But pay something.
Yeah, but these corporations are paying zero, Keith. Paying zero. They're not paying any money at all.
I know, man. I tell you, that
money at
Warren
all.
Buffett's secretary just is funding the government by herself.
Right.
It sucks for her.
Right.
And the rest of us are just like, okay, here comes the clip.
Okay.
That I think it's definitely top 3. I'm not backtracking past that. Is this the worst Joe Biden moment? And yes, there have been many in the last several years where he is, he has no, I contend he is oblivious to where he is. You'll see the moment. Watch this.
Seat, take one. If you don't, come on up on stage with me.
Wait, what?
Hold on. He's gone.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, here we go. Now he's gone.
You know, got it over here. Hey, folks, how are you?
Oh, my gosh.
Don't jump.
Oh, no.
Don't jump.
Pull the jump out.
Okay, that's the cherry on
That
top.
is awesome.
The don't jump is the cherry on top. We're going to need to play that again, Kayla, because sadly, I think he forgets where he is. He sets the mic down. Then he's like, wait, I need this. And then he looks, oh, there's a crowd here. You think that's over? You think I'm overanalyzing?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you why.
Okay, you want to watch it again and then tell us why?
Okay.
Okay, watch it again and you tell me what I'm missing here. Because I think
take one. If you don't,
I think
come
this
on
is
up on stage with
his
me.
worst mental moment of his presidency.
Well, thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
Small
Yeah.
talk, small talk.
You know,
Okay, time for the speech. Okay. Okay.
got it over here. Hey, folks, how are you?
Hey, hello. Hey. Oh, I think I know.
Don't jump.
Oh, gosh.
Don't jump.
I know what you're going to say, and it just hit me too. Dang it. Yes, you're right.
So I don't want to be a Joe Biden apologist.
Nope, I'm with you. Dang it, I didn't catch it until this time. The feedback.
From the mic.
The microphone. That's why I
And
said
he
it. Sorry.
he either set it down and grabbed another
Yeah,
mic, or
sorry.
he set it down to stop the feedback, and then he kept
Sorry,
going.
y'all. You're right. No, you're right. Yeah.
So
not top 3, not 10,
I mean,
20. Top.
he still is.
Yeah.
I'm your nightmare.
There's no doubt about that.
No, you're right. I caught that.
Don't jump.
Oh,
But he pulled that out again.
all right.
That's unbelievable. This guy, man. Somebody, please. Oh, well, it can't be KJP. Someone has to say when he's walking down the aisle, if he's ever walking down the aisle at the West Wing, hey, Mr. President.
Shuffling down the.
Hey, Mr. President. Come here a second. Dude, Joey, baby.
Joey, baby.
Come here. Let me talk to you for a little second, okay? Just come here. Now the dog can stay there. You can stay in there too, Jill. All right, I want to talk to him by myself. All right? Joe, you got to, bro, I know you're hitting the road tomorrow. You got to stop with the don't jump. You got to stop with the don't jump.
Man, people love it, man.
No, they don't.
Don't jump.
No, they don't. They don't think it's
No,
funny.
everyone laughs at it.
You're laughing. You're telling people that
Come on,
you
man.
think, you look like you think people are going to commit suicide.
Come on, man.
And
People love it.
Believe me, we know that you are our.
I'm your nightmare.
We know that, but you got to stop saying that. You got to.
People love it, man. I've been doing this job for longer than you've been alive. I've been in Washington, D.C. People love the don't jump line.
I'm still talking, Jill. Stay in there. All right? Take it easy. We'll get to you, all right? Come down. I mean,
Second
holy
gentleman's
cow.
waiting for you down the hall.
The don't jump line. There's one more that he says all the time too.
Oh gosh!
Well,
Not
the
a
Kevlar
joke,
vest.
or Kevlar. I mean, he's
Pulls
got
the
them all.
Kevlar
He's got
out.
so many of these. Bo, what's Bo up to?
Well, it's going to be tough to pull Bo out away from him. You got to go. I think you have to let him have Bo because he's not going to give up.
But
Bo.
sir, we're banning the use of the word don't
can't do
and
it.
jump. We don't trust you with either word.
Don't jump.
They
Yeah,
might end up
you can't.
together. So why don't you just nix them
You
both
can't
from your
do that.
vocab?
Yeah, you can't do the
Oh,
don't jump. In fact,
gosh.
as a matter of fact, when you're out speaking, don't look up.
Don't look up. Yes, that's the trick.
Don't look up. Continue to look down at the crowd. All right. And it was a great job with the microphone the other day with the feedback. Good job. Who's a good little speaker? You are. But you got to stop with the don't jump.
Don't jump.
All right, I'll give you. Look, I know it's sad what happened to Bo. Okay, I know it is. He was the chosen one, and Hunter is still paying for it, and so is the daughter. In fact, the whole family is paying for Bo dying. But So you're never going to get rid of him talking about Bo. And that's why you care about cancer and burn pits. Ugh. But just killing me, man. Mm-hmm. Killing me. Just killing me. Oh. Can't believe he pulled
Killing
Bo
the
jump
nation.
out.
Well, he's at it.
Leader of the, yes.
But things are getting better,
Yes.
right? I mean, he told us the state of the nation is strong. And
we talked about the layoffs yesterday, and then I see used car prices, who I believe they touted not long ago. The prices are going down, right? They were up real high.
that
They were up real high.
hold that up to the camera. I don't know if we sent that in, actually. That chart right there.
Camera on my computer.
Yeah, right there. Look at that. Look at that. That is not a stable nation. Can you zoom in on that? Look at this. Okay, so it's steady, it's steady, it's steady. And then look, prices drop, prices jump, prices drop, prices jump, prices drop, jump, drop, jump, drop, jump. What the hell? That is not stable. What is that? Oh, that's more like a wider out view, I guess. Okay. I don't know. There you go. There it is. Okay, I think we got it.
Can I move now?
Yeah, you can. Dear heavens, what is happening? Anyhow, yeah, I mean, just look at that. That is not a stable economy or a stable country.
Really weird. And we're used to now, right, the new car market, let alone this used car market, which is, be able to get a used car for, what, between $10,000 and $20,000? Good luck.
How many miles you want on it, right?
I know.
Yeah, it's a good time to have 3 teenage drivers in the house. Good Lord.
They should be either riding bicycles or some sort of electric vehicle.
Well, they paid for them all themselves, so I really don't have a lot of room to talk other than sucks for them. I'm sorry that you're a teenager during this administration and the cost of your first ride is what it is. And, oh, yeah, the cost of the gasoline to put in your first ride is what it is. I tell you,
no
kids,
kidding.
man, what a tough time to be a kid in America. And, we didn't used to say that. But here we are.
No, we didn't.
Because it's everywhere. I mean, if they're not, it's everywhere. It's through their education. It's through the over-sexualization. I mean, you name it. I mean, you listen to this show. I don't have to list off all of the ways that kids are under attack, but right down to their wallets. There's no harbor for kids, man.
Well, they have to sign non-disclosure agreements. No, not non-disclosure.
So
but,
help me, if you think you're going to flip a spatula at Wendy's, you better remember your non-compete with McDonald's.
Non-compete, yeah, that's.
I swear, this is what is Joe Biden again?
So good.
I'm your nightmare.
Yeah.
Damn right you
No
are.
kidding. No kidding.
Okay.
You know what I found amazing too? I was thinking about it yesterday. We should play it again, just because of. I was driving home yesterday, thinking I cannot believe, and we should know. We should know. I mean, it was dumb not to know. The speech being the same as the speech from a year ago, the comparison speech, that was amazing. I mean, that's how far. I mean, we forget. It was a year ago. State of the Union. We forgot. We went
Okay,
over.
but in our defense,
we forgot.
We are exposed to this man's drivel
No question.
every single
No,
day.
I'm not.
And so we
I'm not
obviously.
making an apology.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not apologizing.
Our resident Joe Biden apologist in the house.
It was amazing to me how the comparison showed that it was the same speech.
Exactly.
It was just incredible.
Like they didn't even know. I bet that stat. America's 13th in manufacturing. I bet they didn't even bother to update that. They were just like copy.
Just leave
paste.
it. Just leave it.
Nobody will know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Right. And holy cow, really bad. Really bad. Okay, so we've got all kinds of more stuff to get. All kinds of more.
All kinds of more.
All kinds of more stuff. You can quote me on that right here. Plus, I think if you want to play, I'm not going to do the game during Pat Unleashed, but I do want to know if you want to play What's the Lie on Chewing the Fat, the game show that I play on Fridays. I need a contestant for What's the Lie.
I'm so mad.
If you'd like to be a contestant on What's the Lie, 888-900-3393.
I picked the dumbest one, man.
I've got an easy one this week.
Okay, good.
I made it easy.
Good.
I made it easy.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed. Appreciate you coming along for the ride today. Jeff Fisher here from Chewing the Fat, show that you can subscribe to for free on any podcast platform that warms the little insides of your heart.
Oh,
Chewing
the cockles.
Fat with Jeff Fisher.
The cockles that Pat always
Well,
talks about.
a lot of people don't have cockles anymore.
I see.
I mean, some people have had them removed.
Yeah.
Some people have given them to their ex-wives. Just saying. Anyway, 888-900-3393.
Thank y'all for joining us today, by the way.
I just thanked them already. How many times we got to thank them?
Because I got to work in the word y'all wherever I can.
Oh. You can always tweet the show at Pat Unleashed with the hashtag, put that in your pipe. Tweet from Bad Engineer. If I was stuck at a Biden rally, I would want to jump.
No kidding.
That's kind of a good point. And I did see a post from Cigar Dave, the general, who had showed the seats at the one rally he was at in Tampa, and there's like 100 people, 100 seats there or something. I mean, it was just like nobody's showing up. So maybe people are jumping. From Julia Haynes, Joe Biden is right. He is our national nightmare. Mm-hmm. Prayers for Pat Gray. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And they are definitely being felt by Pat. Uncontexted Steve Day show. Wait, what? Joe Biden's 2024 campaign slogan. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Joe Biden's 2024 campaign slogan.
Oh.
If that's your dream, I'm your nightmare.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Thank you. Ugh. This freaking
That
guy,
should be at
man.
the end of every DeSantis or Trump or whoever wins the nomination ad.
Okay.
That line.
I mean, that's what he was in Tampa. Came to Florida for, to beat up Rick Scott and Ron DeSantis and the Republicans for wanting to cancel Social Security and Medicare. Okay. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
If that's your dream, I'm your nightmare.
Yeah, show an America that's prosperous and getting along and everybody loves each other.
Unity. Nothing.
Yeah, and then
Nothing says unity like
If that's your dream, I'm your nightmare.
nothing. It's just unbelievable. From Sons of Thunder 42. Wow. Made me think of Sons of Anarchy. I haven't watched that in quite some time. Maybe Joe is still with it and realizes the only option out is feckless Joe's America is jumping. Yeah. the only way
Don't
out.
jump.
oh God,
Thank you.
please.
Ugh. Joe, I need to talk to you down here for a little bit. Seriously, somebody's got to
man?
put their arm around you.
Come on,
What you need,
man.
baby?
People love that.
Hey, baby. No, just leave the dog there. I don't want to see the dog. Come here.
They still have a dog in the White House?
No, I think they're both
They
gone
learned
now.
their lesson, right?
Yeah, I think they're all gone now. And I think we also found out that it was a lot worse than they... Big surprise. Big surprise.
Yeah.
That it was a lot worse than what was being reported on how the dogs were reacting.
It says a lot
to
about
other
the
people.
owner.
It does, doesn't
on
it?
how the dogs and the children behave.
It does. I thought for sure at one point that we would get the report that a Secret Service agent had shot the dog because he was attacking someone. That would have been.
Oh, I'm sure they have access
awesome.
to less obvious ways to take care of that problem.
I don't know. That dog's coming at you like that, man. I'm putting it down. Humans first. From Lutheran Housewife, we need a video montage of all the don't jump clips.
We don't.
No.
Don't jump.
One day I actually
said
did
no.
figure out, and this was several don't jumps ago. It was 12 or 13 completely different references. We're up to at least, I'm not just throwing a number out there, we are up to at least 15 of those references now. Don't jump.
Oh yeah. The one that comes to mind too, the first one that comes to mind is when he was at the White House and he turned to talk to his grandkids. You know, and they're up.
Oh,
on
yeah. Out in front of the White House.
Yeah, and he telling his grandkids, "Don't jump, dude." Somebody stop him.
Pull it back.
Please, calm down. Seriously. I see also where Mike Pence now has been subpoenaed by the special counsel overseeing probes into former President Donald Trump's. They're going to have his testimony for the failed attempt by Trump and his allies to overturn the 2020 election, which culminated in the deadly January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Deadly.
I forgot who it was yesterday when they were talking about the weaponization of government at the House hearing. They asked some expert, some Democrat was trying to get him to say that January 6th was domestic terrorism. The guy was like, no, and I forgot he had great reasons to say that that was not terrorism.
Well, they just sentenced the one guy. Remember the guy with the Confederate flag?
Confederate flag guy gets years in
36
prison.
months. 36
The
months.
story on this guy, I don't know if I have it here.
I have it.
You got it?
So the federal judge, Trevor McFadden, a Trump appointee, by the way.
I love how they point that out. Yeah.
I know. Well, of course. Yeah, of course. He was guilty of 5 charges. Now,
Yeah, they're big.
if
They
your
sit
kids
down.
are in the room, you may want to ask them to leave, or maybe tell them to crunch their cereal or something. Okay, but I'm going to tell you what he was charged with:
Yeah, look at that scofflaw.
obstruction of an official proceeding,
Okay.
disorderly conduct.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cover your illegally parading
Oh, see, there it is.
and entering a restricted Capitol grounds as Congress met to certify the president Joe
How about-
Biden's 2020 win.
How about milling? Did he mill?
No, they just said illegal parading.
So he just
there was
paraded.
No milling.
And so
No
there.
milling. That's why it was only 36 months.
Okay, so wait, where's the rest of the story? Where he like chokehold on an officer?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no.
That's it.
You skipped the part where he
Do you know he walked by in one of the stories? I don't know.
set fire to the podium. What?
One of the stories, and I don't know that it was this one, talked about how he walked by an officer with that an African American
Yes!
officer with the Confederate flag. So that was a threat to that officer. Unbelievable.
Hold on, there's a quote in the story. Did you see that? Like he had the flag. He wasn't, using it as a bat on people's
No, he was
heads.
just carrying the
Right,
flag.
Right. Oh, here we go.
And he walked by a black man.
Right.
A black officer.
And so he had the flag, right? And he's just bullying his way through people, right? Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And then this one guy goes, he was very angry, screaming, talking loudly, the complete opposite of pleasant, if you will. 3 years, federal prison, 3 years. He was
the complete opposite of pleasant.
Throw him in the slammer.
I mean, I got to say, somebody is the complete opposite of pleasant.
What?
A lot of days.
Wait, are you saying
a
that?
lot of days?
Hold on.
I didn't mention any names.
Right, I know, but
I
you
didn't
were.
mention any names.
I could have sworn it looked like you were pointing like toward me. Like your hand was blocking. I couldn't quite see everything that was happening.
Really?
Are you suggesting I should
complete
spend 3
opposite
years
of pleasant.
in a federal prison? Because that day will come. I just don't want it to be because I'm unpleasant. Like this guy got.
Oh, you're willing to go just not for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't say I was willing to
Okay.
go. I said I'm going to end up there. But preferably not for milling.
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
It's so bad.
And
The
this
Republic's
has to
lost.
stop.
Can we admit that we are America
It
in
has to
name
stop.
only?
It has to stop.
AINO. That doesn't sound good.
I mean-
Ano.
That's just. I mean, okay. Jump.
Yeah.
Jump. Well, what are we in New York? Jump.
Seriously.
Oh, we're supposed to say don't jump. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I mean, that's Kayla.
Sorry.
Don't jump.
He would never tell us not to jump, though.
No, he
That's why
would
she
not.
didn't hit the button.
No, he would not. There's not a chance.
You're like, jump. That'd be the first time he'd mix it
Yeah,
up.
you aren't kidding. Ugh. Ugh. Oh dear, don't have Kevlar vests. Ugh. Freaking take this guy.
Yeah. So anyway, they had the big hearing yesterday.
Oh yeah, we can get to that.
Yeah.
I was going to tell people about Books though first. Mm-hmm. So because it's Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and the pressure, of course, is on the guys, which is crazy. It's on the guy, but it's really on the first to give your significant other a present, and that's why you need to send flowers from Books, okay, which of course is short for bouquet. They're farm fresh flowers. They're beautiful. When they get delivered, and your significant other, she is going to throw you is going to say whatever you screwed up on in the past. Don't worry about it. Thank you, baby. That's what she's going to say. You can quote me on that. And when she says, and remember, when she says, "Oh, you don't have to get me anything. Don't worry about it. You don't have to get me anything for Valentine's Day." That's not what she's saying. All right, you gotta remember that. Those words are coming out of her mouth, but really she's meaning, No, I want flowers from Books. Okay? Books. Bouqs. So, I'm going to give you a way to save 25% off your entire Books purchase with the code PAT. Here's what I love about Books. All right? Books is different. Their flowers are cut fresh and sourced directly from the best flower farms, so they last way longer. It's not just roses. Books has a huge selection of unique designs that you're never going to find on any of the other sites. They even have flowers. I just realized this yesterday. They even have flowers that grow on the side of a volcano. You know how much of a fan I am of volcanic ash, lava flowers? I want those bad. I'm going to be going to Books and get me some. And if you want to send a special message, you can send the Let's Get Physical, gift bundle from the awesome Love a Lingo collection. Order Books right now because after the big game, it's too late. And so you might as well, while you're there, you might as well sign up for their flower subscription and be the hero all year long. Go to Books.com and use the promo code PAT for that 25% off. That's Books, Bouqs.com. Promo code PAT, P-A-T, Books. Promo code PAT. Pat Gray is unleashed. Yes, he is. Pat Gray. Should have just done that live. But he's not unleashed because Pat's still in the hospital.
Yeah. Before we get to the clips from the weaponization of government hearing from yesterday, a little housekeeping. 2 days ago, you know how we had the clips from the Twitter hearing, had the former CEO stuff. Anyhow, this is from that hearing that we didn't have yesterday. Clay Higgins, congressman from Louisiana.
Yes.
Who
he's come to the forefront as of late.
He's been there's been a lot of
I hope he's not just turning into one of those guys that is looking good for the camera at these hearings.
So this clip, what I thought about when I watched this clip was, I hope this isn't exactly like you said. Like Pat always says, all right, but it'll go nowhere.
I know, absolutely.
But he kind of makes assurances. If this is the clip I'm thinking, there's just so much we absorb during a day. I think he's saying, you'll hear from us again on this. So let's watch this one. Yeah.
Mr. Jordan here momentarily, but for the record, Mr. Baker, Ms. Gotti, Mr. Roth, Mr. Navaroli, are you here under the advice of counsel, and do you have counsel present?
Yes, sir.
That was a yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I was subpoenaed
That's
to
good to
appear.
know. Glad y'all have counsel present. Mr. Chairman, for the for submission for the record, I'd like consent to submit the Twitter files dated December the 8th, posted by the New York Post regarding the suppression of conservative commentators.
It's like Clay's had a long day.
I'd like that submitted.
Without objection, so ordered.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I'd like to also submit for the record a timeline of events with cited sources outlining strong evidence of the Biden family organized criminal actions would certainly indicate that we've crossed the threshold of reasonable suspicion.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like this timeline submitted for the record.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, where is that from, that timeline?
Timeline in my hand, boss. I'll get it to you shortly.
Yeah, we'll get you a copy. Pipe down over there. It's my time.
Bottom line is that the FBI had the Biden crime family laptop for a year. They knew it was leaking. They knew it would hurt the Biden campaign. So the FBI used its relationship with Twitter to suppress criminal evidence being revealed about Joe Biden 1 month before the 2020 elections. You, ladies and gentlemen, interfered with the United States of America 2020 presidential election, knowingly and willingly.
Boom.
That's the bad news. It's going to get worse because this is the investigation part. Later comes the arrest part.
Uh-oh.
Your attorneys are familiar with that. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to spend 5 hours with these ladies and gentlemen doing depositions surely yet to come. But for right now, I'll yield the balance of my time to my...
I mean, that sounds
like a
good.
promise, right?
That sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Find that hard to believe, but
Well, let's find out. Let's give him a chance. I mean, the House is a slim majority for the GOP, and he's using this opportunity to get them under oath. And all right, I like it. Okay.
It's a hot seat to be in.
It sure is. I don't know if we're have time. You want to try to hit this one thing from yesterday? So yesterday we had the weaponization of government hearings. Here's Elise Stefanik.
The Twitter files are just the tip of the iceberg because there's so much more. There was a corrupt revolving door at the highest levels between the FBI and Twitter. Look no further than Jim Baker, former general counsel at the FBI who helped unlawfully investigate Donald Trump in the 2016 election. Or look at Jim Comey's deputy chief of staff, who became the director of strategy at Twitter. Isn't it true, according to the Twitter files, that there were so many FBI officials who then went to work at Twitter that created their own Slack channel and crib sheet for onboarding? The Twitter files confirm that, correct?
Correct.
Are you aware, as the American people are aware, that according to polling, of the people that were made aware of the Hunter Biden laptop story, 53% would have changed their vote, including 61% of Democrats.
Whoa.
This is the definition of election meddling, and it's the definition of election meddling by the FBI on behalf of Democrats, paid for by the U.S. taxpayers. It's collusion, it's corruption, and it's unconstitutional.
Okay, well.
So I don't know.
I hadn't heard that either.
52 or 53% of people would have changed their vote.
Including 61% of Democrats.
Over 60% of Democrats.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting. Would that have affected the outcome of an election?
Well, we have heard how, at similar timeline, how the Hillary Clinton FBI story just before the 2016 election being made public affected enough votes, right?
For sure.
So
huge. Yeah, they saw the reaction to that.
The suppression of something big like that would have the opposite effect, you would assume, and looks like she has the numbers.
Their lesson.
Looks like she has the numbers
to
prove that.
100%. Oh, my gosh. And speaking of Hillary, I saw her over in India touting some climate change thing just for women. Just another huge money grab from the Clinton Foundation. And she's tying up with another 4 or 5 different foundations.
Oh, no.
It's bad.
Oh, no.
It's bad. Another 50
Red flag.
million. Oh, man.
Red flag when you see her in your country, y'all.
Run.
Y'all.
Pat Gray Unleashed. Welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed.
Upon the frozen tundra of the human mind, 2 teams go head to head.
How many weeks are in a typical year?
I miss that guy.
60 weeks is really close.
In a brutal battle between brainless boobs.
What is SPF supposed to protect you from?
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Thank you.
And senseless buffoonery.
What direction does the sun rise?
In the West?
In the west. Oh.
Dullards versus dummies.
Name one landlocked state.
California.
Oh, California.
Man, that's a good guess.
Dopes versus dodos.
A menorah is usually associated with what religion? Voodooism? Pretty close.
Moron versus moron.
If you're in a selfie, who most likely took the picture?
Person in the middle?
The person in the middle.
I mean, that's true.
In a monumental matchup of minuscule minds.
Who is the Speaker of the House?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on whose house you're talking about. Usually it's the wife.
Oh.
This is Moron Trivia.
Oh, my gosh.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Wow, can you pull off 2 roles on this show, on this game?
What do you mean? I got it before.
You got to be the host. You got to be the commissioner.
I can be the commissioner, and I can keep score.
Wow,
it's all good.
That's cool, man.
It's all good. So we're gonna play more on trivia. It's the big game.
Yeah, it is.
It's the big game. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, both actually with the same record this year in the NFL, 16-3. Mm-hmm. They both are the number 1 seeds, making it through all the playoffs into the big game. Pretty incredible. It'll be a fun game.
And they just alternate home team every year, right?
Actually, I don't know how they do it. You said that this morning. I thought, I don't know how they do it.
So the Falcons were the home team in February of 2017. So odd years, I think, is NFC. No, so what I'm saying is I think that Eagles are home team, right? We should probably right? So we're
Yes,
calling
they are.
Philadelphia first.
Yeah, the Eagles are the
right?
home
Okay,
team.
Eagles are home team. All right.
So anyway, and we call convenience stores and or local businesses in the general vicinity of Kansas City and Philadelphia.
Confirmed. Eagles are the home team.
I know. That's what I said.
So
I'm the commissioner. I said they were the home team.
So y'all, we have confirmed the Eagles.
I freaking hate this. This y'all thing is really going to start irking me. The first hour was okay.
So they'll be wearing their green jerseys, I guess. And then the Chiefs will probably be
I don't
in white.
know. Whatever y'all are thinking.
Whoa, why don't mix in the word y'all? I mean, just kind of forced it in there, didn't you? Care for that. All right, so Philly first.
And we call them, and we play 4 quarters. We ask each city 4 questions. Each quarter, 4 quarters. The city that answers the most questions correctly wins the game.
It'll be fun to see if we can keep our winning streak
10-8
through the playoffs here.
10-8 this year. I know you like to, bring me down with the one game that I did play all roles and ended up losing. I think that was a Philadelphia game too, because wasn't Dingleberry here? What's his face?
Huh?
Yeah, what's his face from down the hall?
Down the hall.
Stu. Pitt.
Oh, Stu was
Stu.
Wow. Okay. Oh, by the way, Stu, if you are listening, because I'm sure you're tuned in here from
Absolutely.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, do not. I know you're a really big on the exercise and the physical activities and outdoors guy. Stu
Nothing
Regier,
says outdoors like Stu.
Right. So there's this mountain there that I'm familiar with, Camelback Mountain.
Yeah.
And it is.
Beautiful.
It is lovely. It looks like a camel. That's not the best shot. I shouldn't have sent that one in. If you do
the mound of dirt in the backyard.
Yeah, if you do like a really wide angle shot of it, it looks like a camel. What the hell? I should not have sent that one in. Camelback Mountain. It's beautiful.
I just fell out of my wheelbarrow.
I'm telling you, man.
Back.
Listen,
looks like Camelback.
We tried to hike that up once. We're like, hey, let's go and hike up Camelback Mountain one day. And that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
The one time that
People die on that mountain.
They absolutely do.
It is steep. It is ridiculous. And you get just a little bit of the ways up, and you see the little mark, and you're like, I'm like 1/20th of the way up. I'm about to die.
Yeah,
it is intense.
Well, last time when I was in Phoenix, that was when I had the fight with the airlines, and I had to lay over in Phoenix when I almost got thrown in jail at the Phoenix airport.
You've told me.
And so we spent the afternoon in Phoenix downtown, and it was like 1,000 degrees out. But it was nice. Downtown Phoenix was awesome. It was really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Broomhead. I got hooked up with Mike, who is broadcast out of Phoenix. He was awesome.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. See how it looks like a camel?
That looks different than the mound of dirt in your backyard. I will say that.
It looks like a camel laying down, like Jeffy had just sat on it in Israel.
Hey, camels are mean. You see the story? I did the story yesterday on Chewing the Fat about the camel that killed the guy.
Oh my gosh! Somebody, don't tag me on that stuff. I was not clicking on video too. Whoever.
Yeah, there's video of it.
Yeah, I know, and it's just bad enough.
Bit the head.
I stopped watching before it got that far.
The camel breaks loose.
Yeah.
And he's going after this other camel. He's looking for a little camel business. Okay, so he's out on the female camel. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go take care of a little camel business.
Mm-hmm.
And the owners of the camels, just like when I was riding that camel in Israel, the Bedouins, man, they don't mess around. You are my camel, and you're doing what I freaking say.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get anything, like the camel did not want me on him. We've covered that ground.
I mean, is there
We've covered that ground.
Thing living that wants you on them?
So anyway, and the Bedouin was not having any of it. I mean, he was like, "You're getting down, and the fat man is getting on you for a ride." Okay.
Oh.
And so the guy went after the camel to catch his camel, and the camel turned and attacked him.
Because he knew what was waiting? You?
No. We're on the news story now.
Oh, news story.
We're on the news story now.
Oh, my bad.
We're on the story in India now.
I seriously thought you were still talking about Israel. And I thought, did he see you and size you up and go,
yes. Well, yes, he did. If we go back to Israel now, yes, he did. And the camel did not want to have any part of it. And the Bedouin, had his walking stick and his hit the camel stick, and you get down, and the fat man's getting on you.
Gosh.
Humans first.
How long were you on that
Humans first.
How long were you on that camel?
Long enough.
Oh, no.
Long enough for the photo. That's all you need.
Long enough for PETA to get a heads up.
Long enough for the photo. That's all you need. So All you need. And so then we go back to the story in India. Okay. So the guy is pissed that his camel is taken off looking for a little camel business, right? And he goes to get him, and the camel turns on him.
Oh, boy.
And it does not end well for the owner of the camel.
I know. Gosh, don't look for it.
So then the neighborhood gets together and catches the camel and beats it to death.
Oh, gosh. Oh. Yeah.
Humans first. Don't mess with the humans, man. The camel should not. I mean, all the camel wanted was a little business. Now I'm pretending I'm PETA. All the camel wanted was a little love, a little togetherness with another camel, and you ruined that for him.
Yeah.
And now everyone's lives are ruined.
That's all they wanted. That's all they wanted. Okay, can I wash that imagery out of my brain?
Do we have the camel videos?
No, we don't have the...
Oh, okay.
Kayla, can we play clip 12? I just want to play an animal video since Pat's out.
What? Which one?
Well, Pat's out. Look, we're waiting for... Let's just do this, and then we'll probably have somebody on the line. Clip 12. This is a hunter, see? He's going to kill a deer. They're just standing there, but it's too easy. It's just too easy. So he's like, you know what? I can't. And so the deer's distracted, right? He's like, hey, something's out here and it's scary. So I'm going to go over here toward the hunter, the guy with the gun. Watch this. Yo, hey. What?
The deer's squaring up on the hunter.
I know. And like the deer's like, hey, look, I know you got a gun and stuff, but there's something out there. Can I just hang out with you? Thanks for not shooting me. I appreciate it. He pets him. And the deer's just like, cool. Can I just chill here for a bit while the threat passes? I mean, that is...
I want to put this 30-06 bullet in the side of you here real soon.
See, there's no sport in that. So kudos to the hunter. And then they stopped recording. He said, go on your merry way. The deer got about 20 yards out, and he's like... Now you know the rest of the story. No, I don't know what happened there after that. I'm sure he let him go. Or adopted him as a pet. Clearly, the deer was fond of him.
See, nobody's even paying attention.
Yeah, nobody's even...
They're calling.
They're calling Philadelphia.
They're calling Philadelphia. Nobody's
like
even paying
10
attention.
after.
Yeah.
So we don't get the gun sound effect. All right.
It's okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm past it now. I'm past it
You're
now.
good.
We're
You're
moving
good.
on.
Okay, good. So the weaponization of the government hearing was yesterday. Jim Jordan, chairman. And what's the next clip? Oh, he said I don't know how many years he's been in Congress, but he said in all my years of Congress, I've never seen anything like this where we have dozens and dozens of whistleblowers. People coming forward saying, bro,
this is what's happening.
Bad
yes.
On all levels. And so this lady, Nicole Parker, works for the FBI, and she came forward and
she still works for the FBI?
I think she does.
Okay.
I'm not positive.
We'll see.
Here's her testimony, part of
The
it.
FBI became politically weaponized, starting from the top in Washington and trickling down to the field offices. Although FBI employees have their First Amendment rights, they are not at the liberty to allow their personal political views or preferences to determine their course of action or inaction in any investigation.
Former.
Lady Justice must remain blind. Those that do not uphold these responsibilities cause a negative ripple effect throughout the agency and the field. It's as if there became two FBIs. Americans see this, and it is destroying the Bureau's credibility, causing Americans to lose faith in the agency, and therefore the hardworking and highly ethical agents who still do the heavy lifting and pursue noble cases. It makes it very difficult for agents to do their job when the FBI loses the respect of the American people. There has also been a shift in recruiting practices, a lowering of the eligibility requirements, which is negatively impacting the agency's performance. And all this adds up to a loss of trust in the FBI by many Americans and low morale among many FBI employees.
There you go. So, I mean, that's just a little taste.
And look, is she saying anything there? I guess, I mean, she's documenting what we already knew.
Right. But that's just one example of so many that have come out to say, yeah, things are as bad as you think, if not worse.
And I will say that for the longest time, we talked about how, well, let's not give the FBI guys on the streets, the boots on the ground FBI guys. They're still good. It's the guys up top, top heavy. Those guys are the guys. But that stuff trickles down, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a trickle down effect. Somebody said that before.
And I think
it was the president that used that phrase.
Yeah. People like Nicole Parker are showing, hey, there's still some of us out here. We need some help. Of course, she's not in there anymore.
Right.
But that's just it. Like, how demoralizing is it if you are a good cog in the wheel, yet you're surrounded by a bunch of evil...
And I'm positive that there are, I absolutely...
But what kind of power do they have?
For you FBI guys out there, not on the top, I'm a fan. Okay, you don't need to worry about me. You don't need to...
I have absolutely zero faith in this government, and even if you are a good person, whether in the FBI or looking to get into it, I just don't see where you can do enough good to make a difference. But at the same time, that's very self-defeating right out of the gate.
Right. You have
but
to.
It's
You
like,
got to believe that
it's such a machine, man.
You have to. You're doing what
and
you're
this
doing.
has been going on for decades, decade after decade after decade. And in fact, though, I did enjoy what Matt Gaetz had to say yesterday at this hearing. This is powerful stuff right here.
Influence peddling, and you are the principal at the Raven Group, which is a lot.
Yeah, so, okay, I'm sorry. He's going to say here. Yeah, you're a lobbying firm. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kayla.
Influence peddling, and you are the principal at the Raven Group, which is a lobbying firm. And I would observe the reporting of Project Veritas, where Jordan Tristan Walker, who's a director of research and development, said on a recording, one of the things we're exploring is why don't we just manipulate COVID ourselves? Mutate COVID via directed evolution. Pfizer is a revolving door for all government officials. It's pretty good for industry, to be honest. It's bad for everyone else in America. Pfizer is one of the clients of the lobbying firm that you're a principal of, isn't it?
I do not represent Pfizer. I do not know, sir.
You're a principal of the Raven Group, right?
No, that is correct.
Mr. Chairman, I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record the clients of the Raven Group.
He doesn't even know the clients?
No objection. Not just Pfizer, but Google as well. And in response to the Twitter files, we saw a statement come from the FBI where they said correspondence between the FBI and Twitter show nothing more than examples of our traditional, long-standing, and ongoing federal government and private sector engagements. Are there such engagements between the FBI and Google?
When you say such engagements, sir, I don't...
Does Google engage with the FBI, Mr. Williams?
I don't work for either Google or the FBI, sir.
I'd have to again point you to your own client list that you advertise on your own website, which includes Google. Does it surprise you that at the Raven Group's website, Pfizer and Google are clients?
It does not surprise me, sir, no.
The Soros-funded Open Society is one of the clients as well. Does that surprise you?
Sir, I don't have our client list in front of me right now. I am assuming that's what it says. I will take your word for it.
You're terrible at your job.
I would think that maybe one of the legislative initiatives we could pursue would be to tighten this revolving door that folks at Pfizer and folks at Big Tech seem to freely acknowledge, in which you seem to be the incarnate of the revolving door. Mr. Baker and Ms. Parker, I want to assure you both that we come not to trash the FBI, but to rescue the FBI from political capture.
Yep.
Wow.
Maybe just too late. A few decades too late.
Plus, I want to... Can we stop with the I don't have it available to me right now?
Oh, my gosh. Thank you for saying that.
Can we stop with that? Can we not maybe, I don't know, when you come in and go through security, you bring your own laptop with you?
Right.
You bring your own tablet with you. I'll tell you what, I want one of the congressmen to say, stop. We're going to get you a laptop. We're going to get you a tablet. Somebody get him a computer so you can log in and get me the information I need. Because you have access to your company's website, right, sir? I mean, it drives me insane that everyone who testifies uses that BS of I don't have that information in front of me. I freaking hate that.
I mean, if I'm called to testify in front of Congress, I'm going to be a little prepared. I'm going to be like, oh, sir, I knew you were going to ask me about that. I know it's in one of these
that's the things
here. But they're just up there to stonewall and hope they can get out of there with their tail tucked between their legs. Exactly. And it's just
freaking
you're absolutely right. And do they ever get back to them? Do they ever get back to them?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that.
I've got another clip that we're not going to have time for today, but tune in on Monday. And it's the same exact thing. A government official comes in there and is like, I'm going to have to get back to you, Senator, because, I don't know. They never know in their
Do you have
life.
your phone in your pocket? Why don't you log in?
Yeah, right.
Go ahead and log in.
What's the Wi-Fi password here?
Give him the Wi-Fi password. Let him
Rayburn
log
building.
into his company's website. I can't freaking take it.
I know.
I mean, we're not living back in the Stone Age anymore. I can't.
Yeah.
All right, so, I mean, I know I got a break, but we're playing more on trivia.
Philadelphia.
What I was saying.
Philadelphia,
Philadelphia's
it's in
home team.
Pennsylvania.
It's the big game. Maybe we make a phone call. Hello? Hello? Yes. Would you like to play our game?
Wait, I don't think you're the only one hearing this.
Oh,
in your
all
head.
right. Well, just go to the break.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome to it, Pat Gray Unleashed. Thank you for coming along for the ride today. We're smack dab in the middle of more. All right,
Yes!
nice.
Yes!
Let's go. Hello. Oh,
Are you serious?
I'll just pot it down.
You can.
Let's get rid of it.
We
Now
had
it's like
somebody
we got a caller, then we don't.
We're 24
All right.
minutes.
So anyway,
in.
as I was saying, we have smack dab in the middle of Moron Trivia. Kansas City taking on the Philadelphia Eagles is the big game. And I will say that I want to remind everyone that
Can this administration right now guarantee?
That's not it.
Can this administration?
Is that not?
Oh
Wait
no!
a second.
Yeah, there you go. That's appropriate.
I know.
What's happening?
But
Okay.
it says Fetterman Eagles.
Well, it's a good thing you tested it before we went on the air,
Well, no,
because it just means that grid
grid is
doesn't
wrong.
match up with where.
But
we're
it
at.
does. It matches up with the others.
Oh, does it really? Oh. Well, do find. Here, you want to try this?
No.
Hit the find
No,
button.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Not doing that. Not doing that. Mr.
Don't
Mr.
jump.
Senator. Mr. Senator, I'm not
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
He's-
searching here online.
I think he's still in the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Our friend.
As far as I know.
Because you were looking for the Fetterman
As far
Eagles.
as, yeah,
thing?
the Eagles are better than the Eagles, and it says they're Fetterman Eagles, but whatever. Okay.
Well, it'd be a shame
Fine.
if we'd never heard that one. Anymore.
Right?
Okay.
So anyway, we're smack dab in the middle of Moron Trivia, and we have not had a contestant yet, which is very disappointing. But I guess now Patrick Mahomes has won the MVP, so that's supposed to be the jinx.
I think so.
Of the league.
Yeah.
I mean, he's won it twice now.
Put your money on the
And,
Eagles.
he's got a lot of playing time left in his life. He could become the MVP for a number of times, right? I mean,
That's how it works. Every year,
what's his
there's a
face?
new award.
What's his face? What's his face has won it like
give
5
me a
times.
What? Tom Brady?
No, Brady's only won
Aaron
it, I think,
Rodgers.
3. No, Aaron, I think, has won it.
What team
3.
are we talking about here?
You know, Manning.
So much to go
Manning.
on. Peyton Manning.
Peyton has won it 5 times. Right? Peyton's got this is the most winning. But there was a rumor that the Chiefs, there was some kind of sickness, illness going through the team.
Definitely put your money on the Eagles.
But according to all the reports I've seen, like over 70% of the money is on the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean anything? I don't know. But if I feel like that's bullcrap.
Okay.
That's, you know what I mean? That's like Kansas City saying, yeah, just tell them we're sick. We got an illness.
No,
we
okay.
got
Setting them
illness.
up.
Yes.
Are they going to play? Are the Eagles going to go, hey, we don't have to give 100% because the Chiefs have the flu?
I don't know, maybe. I just feel like you can't rule out Patrick, Magic, Mahomes, but it's hard to bet against the Eagles this year. I'll tell you that, because the Eagles are better than the Eagles,
Which takes some talent.
No.
Not forget. Seriously, should we just call the game now and just say, "Hey, it's a tie"?
No, in that last clip, it's the big game.
Okay.
But in that last clip that we played, he mentioned Project Veritas.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
Yeah.
They're kicking up. They've got James O'Keefe. They gave him. He's on PTO, personal time off, and they're supposed to be meeting today. And there's rumors that they're trying to kick him out and be rid of him because he's a hard boss.
Is that seriously what's going on?
Yeah.
It's not like anything bigger than that?
No, he's a hard boss.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he's actually expects people to get the job done.
So,
and when you come to him with a project and you're not done, he tells you to go back and do it better.
I don't know any of the details other than just the headline. I saw that There's a guy who has spent 25 years at CNN, now joining Project Veritas. Oh, that sounds promising.
Well, that's the thing, right? And there's a lot of internal turmoil, right? I think he's got, they said, what's it say, 60 employees now? Which is pretty strong. I mean, he's got a big operation. But I would like to just remind all these people that are trying to push O'Keefe off, and I got no dog in the hunt, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met James 2 or 3 times, interviewed him a couple times. He's okay. I've met his, surrounding posse that travels with him. Mm-hmm. They're all really nice. The one guy texts me all the time with when Veritas is going to break new news and stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like you don't really have Project Veritas without James O'Keefe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, he's the guy.
But it's good that you're bringing in someone from a really successful organization like CNN
right.
that comes to the table. They get in there and they find the truth and they expose it. And
I hadn't heard that, but that doesn't surprise me.
And I don't want to judge this guy at all, okay? Other than to say, you were at CNN for 25 years and you didn't leave, and now you're going. You see what I mean? Like,
yes.
Even if you had nothing to do with the fact that they suck over there, you gave 25 years. Again,
right.
I don't know anything other than the headline. I should probably shut up about it. But my gosh, what is happening over there is
I
right.
don't
That's
know.
a great question. I don't know.
I don't know. It just seems it's really, really, really strange. And it is interesting. I'm sure it has nothing to do with anything that it's going on after the Pfizer
Right.
leak.
Right.
But
hey, what's the score of Moron
it.
Trivia right now? Who's winning? Who do you got?
0-0.
My word.
We're just going into the first quarter. 0-0.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Oh no. What was that?
What
just happened?
It's an accident. It's a discharge. That's what happens. Start playing around with guns, man. They just go off.
Alec Baldwin.
I know that's what. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
It's not if I say.
He's being sued again, too, now.
I saw that.
The family of Helena Hutchins is suing the whole cast and crew and Alec Baldwin. So we'll cover that in a little more in depth on Chewing the Fat today, as a matter of fact. Plus, I wanted to give you a little. We did have a little news that I think you need to take with you over the weekend. Due to inflation, now, that's what it says here. I'm reading it online, so it has to be true. All right. Due to inflation, you can now eat food that's been on the floor for up to 7.3 seconds. I mean,
so now
hello.
Now it lasts longer.
You're fine. You're good.
Food is more resilient the more it costs.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
The pearls of wisdom that Jeff Fisher
exactly what it
brings to the table.
You're welcome.
I didn't know.
We're smack dab in the middle of Moron Trivia, too. It's a big game Friday coming at you here on Pat Gray Unleashed.
Burner, too.
And the big game this year is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs taking out the Philadelphia Eagles, playing the big game in Arizona. And we appreciate you all coming along for the ride today, although right now we're looking to get into the first quarter.
Have the teams come out of the tunnel
0-0.
Like, do we know, are the teams on the field? Have they emerged from the locker room?
You're watching the same game as I am. They're right down there playing. I don't know what your deal is.
It's happening.
What your deal is. Okay, so we've got so many things to get to today. So we'll get what we don't get to on this particular broadcast, we'll get to on overtime.
Oh yeah,
and you can subscribe to Blaze TV. Go to blazetv.com/Pat.
Yeah,
and subscribe to Blaze TV, and then you'll have access to overtime.
And so then what we don't get to on overtime will be leftovers that are then rewarmed for Chewing the Fat later.
No, I've already got.
That's fresh.
I got a full.
That's fresh off the floor
Fat
for
Pile Friday ready
seconds.
to go.
Right.
Man, I don't print stuff out anymore, so it's tough to call it Fat Pile Friday.
Okay.
Because there's no pile.
Do you love
there's
the
still
environment?
A lot, but technically, there's still a lot of fat.
Why aren't you printing them?
No, I can't.
Join the tree killing club with me.
I can't take the tree killing stuff anymore.
Really?
Yeah, that's for the environment. I care.
So it's content.
Every little bit helps.
So correct me if I'm wrong. On Chewing the Fat today, the content will have been on the floor for less than 7.3 seconds. It's fresh.
Is
what you're saying?
Fresh.
Okay.
It's been on the floor for less than 7.3 days, but it's huge. The pile is really fat, and I got to get rid of it. I got to get rid of it.
Everything must go.
Everything must go, yeah. While the manager is away, you get a great deal. That's why I want to tell you about Keeps. Hey, if the first thing you notice when you look at a photo of yourself is just how good looking you are, but you'd be a lot better looking without that receding hairline or bald spot. Keeps can help you change that. Now, I didn't know this, but 2 out of 3 guys experience hair loss before they're 35. I don't remember when mine started drifting back, but it's there now. I just let it grow now in spots, and it's extra long, so it kind of looks like, it's just the top of your head that's missing. If you really want to gamble with your hair, you can flip the odds in your favor and save your hair with Keeps. Don't try to, you can. I guess you can shave your head if you want. Go ahead, which I have done, but that was for a fundraiser. Okay. Hair loss can be tough for a lot of people, and you see it in the pictures. You see yourself in the pictures, and you think, ugh, I got to do something. Maybe even, and this is the thing. If you go to your barber or stylist, do they say, bro, a lot less to cut back here?
Wow.
If you hear that,
wow,
you may start thinking about Keeps.
Hey, it's a good point. How about no tip for you?
No kidding. You want to take that baseball cap off? So I can see the holes on your head. So what are you going to do about it? Well, get Keeps, okay? Keeps has clinically proven, FDA-approved hair loss treatments available online. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or take better care of your hair, Keeps medical provider will help you find the right products and develop a personalized hair-saving routine that works for you. It's easy. No waiting rooms or pharmacy visits. Keeps is delivered straight to your door at about half the cost of traditional pharmacy. That's awesome. Half the cost. And if you have questions, you can message your Keeps provider 24/7. So if you're ready to take action, join thousands of guys who have saved their hair with Keeps. Get the special offer. Go to keeps.com/Pat. Keeps.com, KEEPS.com/Pat, P-A-T, Keeps.com/Pat. Pat Gray Unleashed. Okay, so welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed. Pat is still in the hospital. Jeff Fisher here filling in along with Keith Malinak and the rest of the crowd, the Dingles here at Blaze TV and Blaze Radio. They're all here, dingling around, trying to make calls for more on trivia.
I've given up. I'm not even looking at them anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like whatever.
Wow.
If it happens, it happens at this point. Whatever.
He hates you.
Well, that's not true. I've just kind of given up on this game.
So, Pat is still in the hospital. He's looking, possibly to get out of there today. I tried to break him out yesterday, and he was having none of it. I was going to go in with the wheelchair.
Oh.
But by the time I found where the wheelchairs were, I was out of breath, and I sat in it myself. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't care about Pat anymore. I just want to sit out.
Now I just want to get out alive. It's too much walking.
I didn't see any though, so I couldn't break. I didn't go in the room with the wheelchair. Anyway, so I'll let you know. Hopefully he'll be back on Monday. We'll see.
Oh wow,
We'll see.
Dr. Jeffy chiming in here.
That's my medical diagnosis. We'll see.
Okay. Was the hospital gown he was in, was it stylish? Was it pretty cool?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fine. They're nice. I like them.
Okay.
They get washed frequently. They clean. They're warm. They're nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, really, they do get washed. I mean, you can put a new one on if they have them for you, but most people leave them on the whole time, right? I, on the other hand, do not. I'm there for them to take care of me.
I think we're good. I don't need any more imagery of you in a...
Oh, no. Housekeeping comes. I want a new one.
Okay. Right. What do we got in front of you there? We got some...
This story you've been pushing for 2 days now.
No, it came
So it's almost Fat Pile Friday.
Wait,
you had this yesterday.
No, I didn't. This lady?
Keith.
The Australia lady?
Yes.
Bull crap. I sent it overnight.
No.
I have not seen this.
Yes, you have.
You may have seen it.
You had it yesterday
in
this pile.
Daniel, when did I send this video in? 2 a.m. because you don't sleep? Yes, exactly. Okay. He can't hear me. He's making
That
phone
didn't
calls to
sound like
Philadelphia.
Daniel.
He's making phone calls to Philly.
All right, so this is Australia's new official?
Yeah, there's some new government office, some stupid trans office. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
nice.
And I just
Better
want
be
you
inclusive.
to. I don't care what she is saying. Okay? It's 1 minute and 2 seconds long. All I want you to do is count how many times she blinks. We don't care what she says. Watch her crazy eyes. Okay, here we go.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Campbell, Australia's new ambassador for gender equality. I'm incredibly honoured to take on this role as the lead international advocate for Australia's commitment to gender equality and the human rights of women and girls and persons of diverse gender identities.
It was kind of a half
In this role, I'm committed to listening
one.
to those who are dedicated to promoting gender equality and learning about the perspectives and priorities in communities and countries in our region and globally.
Those don't count.
Promoting gender equality is the right thing to do,
That's
but it's
two.
also the smart thing to do. It is central to Australia's diplomatic, economic development and
Blah, blah,
regional
blah.
security,
Blah, blah, blah.
as well as our international engagement.
Blah, blah, blah.
I look forward to working with partners in Australia, in the Pacific, in Southeast Asia,
blink.
and globally to progress the Australian government's priorities to increase women's economic empowerment, women and girls' leadership, and to end sexual and gender-based violence, to improve access to health and education services, and progress the women, peace, and security agenda.
3.
5.
3.
There was 5.
Okay.
She blinked 5 times.
Then I'll give you 5. You're wrong, but I'll give you 5. We'll just say it's 5. I counted 3.
I swear we're gonna.
You said half blinks. If it's a half blink twice, then that's only one extra.
I didn't count the half blink.
Oh, okay. Anyhow, so 3 to 5. Can we say that?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
3
go
to 5.
with 3 to 5.
The average human being, I had to look this up, blinks 15 to 20 times per minute.
Okay.
Because that was a minute right there.
That's probably right.
And we got 3 to 5 blinks. Lizards, some of them don't blink. That's all I'm saying. Is that not creep-tacular? Maybe the lizard people on the Earth.
Are real?
I'm going to have to revisit that theory.
Well,
What?
I don't know if you've seen the video or not. I didn't send it in, but there's a video out there of our Vice President Kamala Harris sitting behind Joe Biden at the State of the
mask.
Union.
Yes. It looks like a mask.
It's
I know.
where her where she's got the face work cut, the 3 cuts to clown face on her way, where she's got her skin tightened. They haven't got to the neck yet.
Oh my gosh, you're
and
so
it looks
right.
like a mask.
Yeah, people were saying it's either the worst facelift ever.
Well, it's not the worst facelift. What she's had her skin tightened, and they just haven't got down to the neck yet.
Is that a follow up
It's
appointment?
a procedure, yeah.
I see. Oh yeah, it's.
And she may not have even had the skin. She may be using the same guy that used to stand behind Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You know the guy that used to pull Nancy Pelosi's skin back and keep his leg up between her leg? So when she was on stage.
Yeah.
And then when she got walked off stage, he would let go, and Nancy Pelosi would just be back down into the pile.
Bovine scatology. I posted that video this morning, not 2 days ago. And bovine scatology, the Pat had sent us.
I'm telling you.
What's
yesterday.
that?
No, I'm just
share
listening.
with the class. So the bovine scatology posted this picture that I think is absolutely perfect for this. If we could, there we go. Absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, it fits right in with AOC, Adam Schiff, and of course Charles Manson.
That is interesting, isn't it? That is interesting.
Crazy eyes. I mean,
the late Charlie.
And yeah. And the late Doc Thompson, God rest his soul. I mean, he would always talk about the crazy eyes. That's always a tell, man. It's a tell. So good luck with Australia. That was, whatever office you were babbling about a minute.
Was this year 4? When we had anniversary for Doc Thompson? 4, right?
February 5th, 2019.
It was just passed us a little bit ago, right? Last weekend? Yeah. Holy cow.
Yep.
I know. Very sad.
Sucks.
I know. I would think about Doc Thompson.
Don't do this to me on
All
Friday.
right, I know. All right, we're smack dab in the middle of morning trivia.
Yeah, and boy, it's a neck and neck.
So wait a minute, I do want to.
And not Kamala's neck either.
I want to get back to. Can we play the crazy eyed lady? Just the beginning. I want to hear what her stupid title is. I do want to know what she says. No, I'm right. She's blinked 5 times. But
hello, I'm Stephanie Campbell, Australia's new ambassador for gender equality.
Okay, ambassador for gender equality.
Totally looks like a Stephanie too.
That's a good. A Stephanie?
Yeah, her name was Stephanie.
Oh, okay. What?
I don't know, gender equality. I'm sure
ambassador for gender equality. That's a good gig. That's a good gig.
Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that because it made me recall that as these corporations, you went through a list of all these companies, these big companies that are just cutting employees and stuff. And a lot of times, that is the gender and diversity and equality, these stupid made-up jobs in the last 5-6 years to try to get everybody to hate themselves if they're white. And let's all get together and let's talk about...
It's working.
Right. Well, a lot of those are the jobs that are getting cut, these diversity hires. So get ready for the lawsuits for these companies.
Isn't that interesting?
So anyway,
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, and that's something. So they realized, wow, where can we trim the fat? Where are these stupid jobs? Where's the overhead
that aren't really producing anything for us?
Huh? They'll get a government job. They'll be fine. They'll land on their feet. By the way, since we're talking about,
they can work under the ambassador of gender equality.
Governments will create these positions. That
Absolutely.
Are being
she can't do that job alone.
No.
She has to have she has to have an office.
Sure.
And do people.
Hello.
That's.
And if they're not doing enough, then
if you're just the press secretary for the ambassador of gender equality, what do you, $100,000 a year?
Oh gosh, yeah, probably.
Press secretary for the ambassador for gender equality, got to be at least. And then outside the press secretary, you've got to be social media content advisor for the ambassador of gender equality. That's going to be $50,000 or $60,000 a year. I mean, you're all working. Those guys, they all got jobs with full benefits, by the way, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to find the salary of human rights, equality, gender, blah, blah in Australia.
Yeah.
But, anyway, you're absolutely right. I mean,
those are all great. Those are all jobs
now,
that are going to be happening.
As long as we're talking about the fall of the West, let's go to Canada, where there was a recent election there. Alberta has a new premier, Danielle Smith, and the first thing she did when she got into office, we talked about this a few months ago, was, screw your vax mandates.
Oh, yeah, she rescinded all that crap.
I'm sorry that this happened.
Yeah,
this is
she was awesome.
Terrible.
We fell in love with her, right?
Oh,
fell in love with her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So she recently, I saw this on the social media, and she had a recent encounter with Justin Trudeau. It's like, hey, you get to meet the Prime Minister. How cool is this? And she does not want to shake his hand. And this
has been here a couple days, too.
Sure, now, that one has been here a couple days. Watch this. He said, well, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. No, you're going to, so help me, you're going to shake this hand.
Oh, Justin made sure he gets the shot.
Oh, gosh. And she won't even look at the camera. Look at her. I love
that is awesome.
Oh, she starts to turn. Yeah.
She does, yeah. Justin does get the shot, though. Oh, we got to play that again. That's fantastic. Because Justin has to have the shot.
She's like, she half-heartedly, and she pulls it back. He's like, no. Oh, no, you don't.
He wants the shot bad.
You're going to shake hands with a socialist. It's destroying your nation.
You are going to sit on this camel. You are going to sit on this camel, and we're taking the shot.
Oh, but she's awesome. Yeah. Danielle Smith of Alberta, the premier up there.
Ha! That is fantastic. He did not want any of that. Holy cow.
She did not want any of that.
Well, he don't want none of her either.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants the photo shot, I know, but he don't want none of her. Because, that's a fight that he doesn't want.
Canada is stuck with that clown for a very long time now. And it's not something you could just look up and say, oh, in 4 years or whatever. I don't know, whatever it was.
As Prime Minister, I thought aren't they able to push him out from time to time?
Well, the latest thing I remember reading at that time that he was going to be there for years now. I don't know. I don't understand the parliamentary system.
Yeah, I thought we could. If we figured out a way to get rid of him, because I know they just took that vote.
No, they missed the chance.
That vote of confidence or whatever it was, but I thought that they could still come back at you.
Maybe so. We know they can on Israel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Holy
Oh,
cow.
wait. Has it been 5 minutes? Time for another election.
And the United Kingdom, too, which is, I thought, what Canada was under. Yeah. I mean, they're still under the Queen. Or the King. Yeah. Sorry, Chuck. He hasn't been coronated yet, so he's still not the king.
Oh, yeah. When is that?
It's coming up soon.
Is that when they put the crown on and stuff? He will be prime minister until 2025. So, June of 2025. Ugh.
Okay, so that's locked. But that. Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. Can they do another vote of
I don't know if they can or not. I don't know if once you pull that rabbit out of the hat, maybe you can't do it again.
Good luck, Canada.
Yeah, no kidding.
Of course, this is America saying that, so maybe we should not talk too loudly.
Don't jump.
Don't jump.
No kidding. And remember the great wise words from Joseph Robinette Biden.
And
no, wait.
the Eagles.
What the hell? What?
Are so much better.
If
I
that's
just on my
your
button.
dream, I'm your nightmare.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't even.
I'm your back. No, Fetterman, that's fine. Eagles are so much better than the Eagles. We are smack dab in the middle of Moron Trivia.
Okay, nice
All
for
right.
you to provide an out there.
I am. That's fine. By the way, it's 0-0.
Is that the score?
It's 0-0.
I didn't even know there was a game today.
Because
oh, there it is. Confirmed.
It's 0-0.
Wait, hold on, Kayla. What's going on here? The word first. What is that? Just saying first quarter.
That's the first quarter.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare try to defend this. Where's the number 1 or 1Q or 1ST first? Daniel put that in. I love it. Kayla's like, no, you talk to Daniel about that first. Anyway, we're still in the first. Hold on. I got to fix my scoreboard here. I got to update it. Hang on. We're in the first. There we go. All right. There it is. Happy Friday, everybody. FIR.
So in Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about Turkey. Let's
my gosh.
quit joking around.
Seriously.
Keith.
Oh, my.
All right, will y'all straighten up a little bit?
That is a nightmare.
Death toll is more than 21,000 now, which is, and now that's between Turkey and Syria, and which that's more than the Fukushima disaster back in 2011.
How many died in that?
18,400.
Oh my! I did not know that at all.
And so this disaster has already surpassed 21,000 with 17,000 injured. Whew.
And they're still pulling people out
They're
of the
still
rubble.
finding bodies. I mean, the UN is crossing the borders now between Turkey and Syria. But I don't know when the rescue operation turns into a recovery operation, right? I mean, at some point soon, it'll be a miracle to find someone else still alive that's lasted this long in the rubble, right? But it got me thinking that I meant to mention this yesterday. Remember a couple weeks ago in Turkey, we got the video of the alien cloud that we were told was just a weather phenomenon.
I don't believe I'm familiar with this.
The Eye of Sauron or something, and we saw the videos and the pictures of it from Turkey.
Okay.
All right, where's the...
Take a second, click on both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Chime in, let me know. If you know exactly what this is, great. Let me know.
You don't have to listen to this. He's just explaining because he's going to say some words you don't
pull
want
his
to hear.
audio down. Pull his audio.
Yeah, you're going to hear. He's going to say some words you don't want to hear. Well, I don't care, but
we got
apparently some people are word police.
That
in the
was
world.
Turkey, huh?
Yes. Okay, so and I'm just I don't know.
Is it over the
I don't
earthquake
know.
place?
You know what? Yes, it's over the exact.
Okay,
place.
so
I
pinpoint
don't
right
know.
above the epicenter.
Exactly.
This thing appeared.
That right there is the epicenter.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, no, I honestly I don't know.
Also,
But,
maybe yesterday when I was, hey, I guess it's connected to.
Right. Right.
Okay, that's creepy. That's really rough right there.
I know.
Can I also
You'll get a couple
throw
minutes.
out real quick with the chaos of the border between Syria and Turkey, where the earthquake debris?
Yeah.
How many bad actors now are taking advantage of the chaos to now slip into effectively the EU, right?
Yep.
And work their way up. I don't know, just give it 6-8 months at the most. And I just have a feeling that you're going to hear about a lot of terrorist attacks in Europe coming up soon.
Huh.
Anyway, happy Friday, everybody.
Friday. Friday. So we don't have an outcome for Moron Trivia. Do we call the game? Do we flip a coin for it?
I don't know, man.
Or do we just say we're 10-8?
It's an incomplete game. It's like the Bills and Bengals game. We're just like,
we're DeMar Hamlin in it.
We're DeMar Hamlin in it.
This is a DeMar Hamlin game. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. DeMar Hamlin, you okay, bud? I almost did a joke there, and I want you to know I edited myself. I almost did a joke that probably wouldn't have been funny to a lot of people.
I was going to say, that kind of editing is probably not what happens on Chewing the Fat.
No, it is not. No, it is not. There are times on Chewing the Fat, I do stop myself, and then I get mad at myself for stopping myself, so I don't. I move on. So I do stop.
You stop, but then you still do
then
it.
I realize, what am I doing? What are you stopping?
Chewing the Fat.
This is Chewing the Fat.
And then you do it.
I keep going.
Okay, good.
So subscribe.
Okay.
All right. And maybe you'll have Pat here on Monday. Say a prayer for him. I hope he gets discharged from the hospital today, and the kidney stone goes away, and he's up dancing the jig tomorrow.
Yeah, pray for Pat. Pray for the people in Turkey and Syria, and pray for this country.
And the Eagles.
And
better than the Eagles.
Yeah, that's
and remember what Joseph Robert Biden told you about this great country.
What did he say?
If that's your dream,
yeah,
I'm your nightmare.
That's a fact.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.